We were in a war we shouldn't have been in. Interest rates were high, and gas was in short supply. So not much has changed there. But a lot has changed in the church. Now, when I talk to younger people, they find it hard to believe some of the things that went on and some of the attitudes about music back in the early 1970s. So I have prepared a lesson for you a little bit about what I think are 4 distinct categories of music and the church, and how the church related to music. And if you will, I'd like to, this is a meter, okay? And all the way over here, we have the first category, which we're going to call acceptable. Acceptable. That would be Bill and Gloria Gaither, the Cathedral Quartet, the next category I'm going to call, you might get some blowback. That would be Sandy Patty, Larnell Harris, Evie Tornquist. You might get some blowback. The third category is I'm going to call not appropriate for all situations. And this would be something like love song. Okay? But then all the way over here, we have Petra's category. And we're going to call that of the devil. Because that's where we started, you see. People thought that our music was not from God and couldn't be used by God. So, it was very hard in the beginning to convince people. And we would come into a situation and we could always tell who the traditional church people were in our audience, because we would start playing a few of our rock songs and there would be this expression on their face like somebody just threw an ice bucket in their face. And so we knew we had to do something to break the ice. So what we did was we would play a few rock numbers and we'd break down into our acoustic bluegrass. And we did a bluegrass skit that was funny, a humorous skit. And it was amazing how it worked every single night, because we would make people laugh, and from that point on we could do just about anything we wanted in the concert. It was like they said, okay, you made me laugh, go ahead, do whatever you do, and I trust you. You made me laugh. And that's what it was like. And it worked every time. And the last song we did in that little skit was Lucas McGraw. So it worked great. And we did that for many years. It broke a lot of ice. Okay? We broke a lot of ice. But we really didn't know we were getting through until one night something happened that really changed things a lot. It was a turning point in the band. We were playing along, and somebody came out from the side of the stage and motioned to the mic, and we thought, it's the promoter or someone. Somebody left their lights on. Somebody has a medical emergency. We didn't know. So he grabs the mic and he says, I don't know about you, but this is not from God. And I'm going to leave right now, and I want you all to go with me. And the amazing thing was, the crowd started yelling at the guy. Get out of here! Go ahead! Leave! We want to hear this! And that was the first time that our audience ever stood up for us. We were so used to defending ourselves, we hardly knew what to do when the audience stood up for us. And I gotta tell you, it felt good. But now, before you start yelling at me to shut up and play guitar, we're gonna do a few songs featuring the cello stylings of Mr. Greg Bailey. And these are a few songs you might remember on the mellower side.